They envision collaboration here and there.
Exactly. And 10 years from now, was it like this? No. Here we are today, having all of our brothers from Aba and everything, you know. Yeah. But here we're about to do the comparison. If you have issues with made in Nigerian products, please call us up and let us know. If you have an issue with made in abroad or made abroad, I don't want to say made in China, made in this, when we say abroad, you know, it's general. Yeah. So you've got an issue with made, you know, outside the shores of this country products, do let us know as well. You can call 090-7353-0044 as we get into it, or you can call 090-8766-8888 as we are about to get started on the conversation. Thank God Vitaly says it's a very interesting one because we get compared all the time. So let me hear your experience, Vitalis. As a fashion designer, how often do you, you know, what people complain about? Oh, made in Nigeria, this is what the issue is, and made abroad, this is what I realize it is, you know. Is it quality all the time for made for these two products? What's that particular thing that you've heard?
Right now, recently, with there being a switch.
Okay.
People prefer made in Nigerian products because Nigerian designers know how to capture your body. They know how to snatch that waist that you're looking for every time. Even like office dresses. Most times I get like clients who want to order like 10 pieces, 15 pieces of office dresses, and because they come in several colors and they are able to choose designs, and we can tweak it to their sizes, so it makes it easier for them. Then also this is a very vital issue because the typical Nigerian lady, the body changes.
Yes.
One day,
true, she's on this side.
One day she's on this side. The next day she's on the other side.
Why are you smiling? Why are you laughing? Why are you dragging us in the mud?
One day, and they'll be like, okay, please add a few inches so we can do this. Vitalis, I'm going to slim down. I never see slimming down coming through anytime soon. So that's another advantage where you have the luxury of adding a few inches, and it makes it better for them to wear the dress less than 2 years or less than more than 2-3 years and stuff like that. So. And you consider that as a valid point. Don't you think so?
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying this because I totally understand, because whereas you have fashion designers here, if you add a few inches, you can quickly go to that fashion designer and tell you, please, can you open this? Can you? And he's just smiling at me. Maybe because...
Please, fashion designers, don't take this lightly. If they come back to you, they should pay.
Maybe because this Vitalis is the person who makes literally everything that I wear. But here's the thing. So for people who patronize made in the abroad, you know, goods, it's like you can't go to the abroad and tell the fashion designer to amend. Here, when you have to add a few inches or reduce the inches, you can quickly just call on, you know, someone or fashion designer. Please, I want to reduce it. Are you saying that that's a plus for fashion designers in Nigeria?
It's not a plus for fashion designers. It's a plus to the customers.
Plus to the customers.
Yes.
But how about because I would rather patronize a fashion designer that I can quickly reach than the one that I have to, can I speak with
you know, the back and forth of this situation is going to weigh on the fashion designer's business. In terms of there's something I heard recently where someone said what did she say? She said she was apologizing to her makeup artist that she owed it to her makeup artist to keep her face healthy. Do you understand?
Right.
So I tell my customers, you owe it to me to be in shape.
Okay.
So if I'm going to make a garment for you and you're in Lagos, I can make that specific measurement and send to you in Lagos and it fits.
Yeah.
But when the bodies keep changing, it affects our products and it affects you also. So
but you know we are in Nigeria.
We know we're in Nigeria, but we have to be consistent. You get?
Even you, are you consistent with your own size? What do you mean? But okay, talking about, size and inches and everything, I feel like, seriously, on a serious note, fashion designers that are here, you can easily reach them, because these are Nigerian fashion designers. I can reach you. But I cannot call a Balenciaga or I cannot call a Gucci. This thing I ordered is not my size or something. Maybe because I didn't pick the right size or I didn't check the size chart or something. They are not as accessible as a fashion designer here in Nigeria. And so that's why I say is a plus for, fashion designers from this part of the world. Now let's talk about quality. So for quality's sake, before I go on and talk about quality, we got a call. Remember, guys, you can call 090-7353-0044, or you can call us up on 090-87668888. You have a thing to say about made in Nigerian products or made in Nigerian goods or dresses versus made abroad. That is the conversation we're having. So make sure to be a part of it. Send a text or a WhatsApp message to 090-9705-4450. Guys, you can send a voice note as well. Hello? Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi. Good morning. What is your name?
I'm Godwin from Apo.
Hi, Godwin from Apo. Good to have you join us. So what is your contribution or your question?
Okay. No, you said things that either made in Nigeria or abroad.
Yeah. Which do you prefer? Is it made in Nigeria or made abroad?
Oh,
the line is breaking. Hello? Yeah, go on. Yeah.
Yes. Anything is made in abroad, they are more fantastic than sometimes.
Okay.
So, yes.
You prefer made in abroad because their stuff quality is fantastic. That's what you're saying. All right. Thank you so much. What areas have you experienced bad, a bad dress or something from a fashion designer? So there's a difference, right? Between a tailor and the fashion designer, right? So we don't get interested.
Yeah,
go on.
Before we go say that, I just want to make something clear. You hear people say they go to China or they go abroad or Turkey.
Yeah.
They say, okay, is it not Nigeria? Send them that particular brand of goods.
Yeah.
The reason is because most times Nigerians are unwilling to pay for a specific brand. But if they hear
made in Nigeria, okay.
If they hear that, okay, it's produced abroad, they
in
just
Turkey.
assume that it's superior.
So good.
Do you understand?
Is that a good notion to have about, it's because it's like, if it's made in Nigeria, then it's whack. But abroad's quality, why do you think that is the case? Is it because of the things that because sometimes too, let's not lie, there are times where you buy some of these fabric, you go home, you dip it in water and everything just comes out.
Color.
So is that the reason why we've had this built up negativity with regards made in Nigerian products?
It still boils down to payment. Most people are unwilling to pay, so they'll agree to subsidize, to make it substandard. Exactly. They'll not make it as standard as the ones going to the US or anywhere in Europe.
Yeah.
They feel like Africans will take whatever is given to them. So that's why it affects
you see?
them sometimes.
So it's like you just have this general knowledge. And the thing is, if you see something that is of a high quality in Nigeria, you're not willing to pay because it's like, you are in Nigeria, why is this expensive?
Yeah, exactly. If you look at Balenciaga or you look at Gucci, they are very expensive.
Yeah. Do you understand?
Very expensive.
So why is it? And the funny thing is, some of these fabric, let me say Adire for instance, you want to buy or export them to someone who is abroad. They understand the quality. They understand why they love that particular. But in Nigeria, some people are like, no, it's made. It shouldn't be this expensive. Yeah. Why is it? Is it not just Adire? Is it not just tie and dye? But then it takes time, it takes effort and energy. So we're talking about quality, guys. Like I said, you can let us know any experience you've had with a terrible, made in Nigerian good. Let us know from a fashion designer. You can call us up 090-7353-0044 is the number to call, or 090-8766-8888. We are in the studio with Vitalis, who is, churning out this information. So anything you have to say, do tell. Hello?
Hello, good morning, Anita.
Hi, good morning. What is your name?
I'm Elisha calling.
Elisha, good to have you on the show, Elisha. So what's your take?
I would love to say the major aim of anything you put on is one, to fit you and then cover your nakedness.
Yep.
Whether from abroad or Nigeria, but mostly I prefer Nigeria-made goods.
Why? Why is that? Against all odds, because you already heard some of the challenges and the issues that Nigerians have. Yeah.
Our visitor in the studio, the fashion designer, said something. It boils down to the payment.
Yeah.
There are Nigerian goods that you buy and you enjoy it very, very well. And it lasts longer.
Yeah.
But the whole thing boils down to whether you buy the quality product from US or from anywhere abroad or something.
It depends on the payment.
Surely got issues, and they will either fed up or they die. So the main aim is get a good product from Nigeria and encouraging our fellow Nigeria. Get a good product from Nigeria and enjoy your day.
Thank you so much. I feel like giving him a round of applause because he made absolute sense. Love that, because everything boils down to payment, period. It's not, it doesn't matter whether it's from Turkey or from UK. Last, if you're willing to pay a 50K on a UK product and they tell you here in Nigeria is 50K and you feel like, no, why? You want to cheat me? You know, and you know that thing has quality. You know that it's not going to fade. You know that you have people who've used it. And you're like, no. Then you are the cause of the problem. That's the reason. It's because of you we're having this conversation. Hello. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning. What's your name?
I'm Shafani.
Hi, good to have you on the show. So what's your take on the conversation we're having?
My experience is that if I buy Ankara or any type of those kind of wrappers from Nigeria,
yes,
if I soak it in water, it usually washes. It used to wash, it used to fade.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah, that's where you have a problem. But what do you, I mean, you know, it depends on where you buy or who you buy from, because some people will tell you an Ankara that costs as much as 8 or 7 or 15K. If you buy the one of a lower quality, of course it definitely fade. See, that's where the issue is. So do they tell you if it's of a high quality, or how do you, go for your product that you buy? Yeah.
So it depends, yeah.
Okay, do you order or you go there to buy it yourself? That's another question. Sorry, but because I wanted to know, I want to say something.
Let me help.
Please go on.
Also.
Go on.
The detergent you use to wash your fabric is quite very important.
Yeah.
Most times avoid detergent in general. Just use bar soap.
Thank you. See, that thing you just said. Yes, please. Because some people, you put it in a washing machine. Yeah. Everything you fling it in there. And Ankara,
The detergents are made with substances that will make your clothes bleach.
Yep.
Yeah, bleach out and stuff. So it's always better.
All right. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hi, Chinonso. Good morning. Good to have you. Talk to us.
The issue is Nigerian brands. One is about trust.
About trust?
Most of those guys don't trust them.
Okay.
They'll do something that they will swear from heaven to earth by speaking things.
Yeah.
And especially when they know that you don't know much about it. You don't know anything about that line.
Yeah.
You have the money and they want to go and get the best for yourself.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we run into their hand and they can swear from heaven down that this is the best.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you end up buying something that you didn't bargain for. Take it to your dry cleaner or you wash it by yourself. You see that this fabric that you bought and maybe you're bragging and this, at least I know about a quality stuff. At the end of the day, one wash.
And it's gone. It's gone. Okay, that is another valid point, but how do you wash it? Because the fashion designer says if you use like a detergent or something to wash your fabric, or you send it to a dry cleaner, some dry cleaners will not tell you that's the detergent they use. They do not, because being a dry cleaner is understanding what fabric needs.
Very true.
Yes, understanding when to use detergent or a normal bar soap or something, but oftentimes they don't understand it. I wanted to ask Chinon, so have you used made in abroad product before? We're talking about made abroad versus made in Nigeria products. Let us know what your take is on the conversation we're having. Have you had a terrible experience with a made in Nigerian good, or something you gave to a fashion designer to make and it was like worse off compared to something that was made abroad? You can send us a voice note as well. Send your voice notes to 090-9705-4450 as the show continues. Ensure that you do not. But yes, of course. You can't be a normal human being and listen to a Star Plus and not move or something. But yes, that's dedicated to you. I'm nodding my head now. Thank you, Archangel. Let's move to a couple of voice notes that we've got this morning with regards to the conversation we're having. Let us know. If you put on clothes, this should bother you. People talk about how that made in Nigeria is this and that and all of that. We talk about encouraging ourselves, our brothers and sisters. So what is the problem? The major problem so far, Vitalis, is I buy the product, I wash it, it fades. Mm-hmm. What's your response to that? Because that's a cause of concern too.
As I said earlier, most times when you're buying products you're shipping in products into Nigeria, they always go for substandard.
You see,
because they feel that is what Nigerians can afford.
So it's affordability then.
Yes. So it boils down to affordability, just as the other speaker said. That it's money. The moment you can afford a specific thing, if you say 50,000, you can afford 50,000. And the genuinity of the seller.
Right. That's another part. Okay, so we got a voice note here. Let's listen.
Good morning, Oli James.
Yeah.
It's Godwin again from Apple.
Okay, Godwin.
I'm a fashion designer. The issue of fabric, our customer and the fashion designers. When a customer saw style on your catalog, you gave him price. You give 2 to 3 options. Like me, I give 2 to 3 options. I can tell you with 15,000 you can get this. That's with material. With this you can get 25,000. With this you can get 30,000. So the customer will now look the money and say, okay, let me go for 15,000. You can't expect me to give you the quality of 30,000.
Right.
You pay for 15,000. So at the end of the day, some case may lead to what I order and what I get. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Godwin. That's really valid. As a fashion designer, Vitalis, what you have to say about that is like you give 3 or 2 options, speak of 15, 30, and they tell you, oh, I'd rather go for 15. And then weeks and weeks in, they're like, this fashion designer, blah, 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 made in Nigeria. This is why I have issues with Vitalis. This is the reason why I don't like to make clothes with, and all of that. And then the trouble starts. So what you have to say?
Exactly what Godwin said. There are always price ranges. Choose the one that suits you, and maybe you say, okay, I'm not going to wear this for the next. Like most times I tell my clients, this 15,000 naira, you cannot wear it for 3 times.
Okay.
You can just wear it once or twice, because the next 3 times you do that, it's going to fade.
And you the thing is, Vitalis, do you guys also tell the customers that come with this, down prices that you can only wear this for like the instance you just gave now? It's 3 or 4 times you can use this, or once. So because they feel like, oh, if I make this, I have to keep wearing it. Why did it go bad? I paid, for it. It's not like it's not free work that you made for me and all of that. So do you often tell them transparency is also an important factor to note?
I think I do that. I think I actually do that.
Okay.
Only I do that.
Wait, why are you putting me in the spot?
If I'm getting Ankaras, I'm
are you sure? True, you actually do. You do.
So and you weigh your options. True. Then you'll be like, okay, maybe I can afford it now. I cannot afford it now. Let's wait a bit and stuff like that. So most clients do that. They tell me, okay, because most of my clients, they want quality. So at the end of the day, I'll be like, you should go for this quality.
Higher one.
This is going to serve you better compared than going for a lower quality.
We only do quality. Yes. Quality is expensive. Hello.
Hi, good morning.
This
is Afiko.
Welcome, my fashion icon. Good to have you on the show. So talk to us, Afiko.
Okay. I've always been an advocate of Nigerian-made products. Yeah.
Okay.
Apart from the fact that I'm a fashion designer, but then as a Nigerian, because I believe we can do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then there's a box veto.
Okay.
We have. I understand we have a long way to go talking about quality and finishing now.
Yes.
I observe that people from abroad. They really take their time to do something that is worth it.
The time factor.
And yes,
time factor.
And then we in Nigeria, you see somebody going to learn fashion or a fashion style in abroad for 20, 25 years. Because me, I do research on most of these fashion designers. They say, this people has been doing this for this long. But in Nigeria, we don't have that availability. Someone just wants to become something in a day.
Yeah.
And it doesn't work that way. And what we also observe about we fashion designers in Nigeria is we are not transparent. We are not honest.
Okay, transparency.
Honesty and transparency, yes.
Yeah.
Like, Olije, like, sometimes you make a dress, it's beautiful. And then you be telling a client, this dress is 1 million naira. And you know that the materials you in making those dresses is not worth the money. The people diaspora, they are very honest when it comes to price.
Okay, are you talking about the fashion designer now or on a celebrity? Because there are two things.
Okay, I'm talking as a fashion designer. Let me talk from the point of my job.
Okay.
I'm talking as like we fashion designers. Like maybe you make a dress, it's beautiful. We have that cases in Nigeria as fashion designers.
Okay.
And someone is like, you just overhype the dress, the price, and you know the material.
It's not up to that amount,
And then so we need to be honest.
Yeah.
Like those in that story, I observe they are very honest.
Yeah.
Right. If they are giving you a dress of 1 million, the materials they use in the production is actually
it's expensive. Yes. I got you.
Yeah. So that's just one point I want to make. Let's try and be honest. If your dress is worth just 20,000. You know the materials you use in it. I know everybody is out there trying to make money, but we still need to be honest.
Honesty,
and
transparency.
Let's not exploit people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Finished work.
Yes. So that's one thing we lack in Nigeria.
This thing you're talking about, you didn't just mention one thing. I think you've mentioned like 4 things: transparency, finished work, outsourcing. Some people want to do everything by themselves. They don't want to get other people to do it. You also mentioned the fact that in the abroad, when you do stuff and is a millionaire, it's the same for a celebrity who wants to buy it off the shop. But it seems like in Nigeria, you are Genevieve, your own is 2 million. Yes. The normal Nigerian is 1 million. Is that? Do you agree?
I agree with her.
Okay.
Because sometimes some designers do that, and I'm like, I don't understand. So everybody should be held on into the same pedestal.
Exactly.
It shouldn't be that, okay, because I'm a celebrity, I should pay higher for a specific good that you made for another person. It's except, okay, when it's coming in at an express hour, when you're saying you're doing this goods, this product and an express hour, then the price can go.
Express hour, by express hour you mean you have just a few hours to make the dress
for someone. Yeah. And she also spoke about transparency, which is very valid.
Very.
As a designer or a tailor, you should be transparent with your clients and tell them, okay, this is what is happening at the moment. Because it helps build a better rapport between you and them, and trust between you and them.
Yes, I agree. And she talks about outside the shores of this country, they take their time. If you order for something, they wouldn't give you time that's like, okay, in 1 week it will be ready. While fashion designers here, just give me a couple of days and it's not ready. Vitalis.
But you know the thing.
Vitalis.
Let me just say something.
Say something.
Let me say something. I feel citizens, Nigerians, feel like tailors and designers are magicians.
You say that like when you give it a day, I mean,
do you understand? They believe that a designer is a magician. That's that sort of thing, that the person is a superhero.
And it's like it's only you that's focusing on their dress alone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But sometimes that is not the whole situation, and they might not want to disappoint you because of they've known you for a couple of times and you need this, so they'll try as much as possible to deliver.
Yeah.
And the reasons why goods abroad or couture or like ready some pieces, plus couture pieces are expensive is because before the main material is touched, there's a prototype that is made. Then it takes weeks.
Yes.
Then they loosen the prototype and place it on.
You see the timing?
So all this timing costs money.
Yeah. Yeah, because of the time, of course. Yeah. All the time.
They cost money. So at the end of the day, they are making more profit compared to us. But us, they say, oh yeah, now.
No. 2 weeks. No, but why do you give them 2 weeks time when you're not? You're not getting
more time.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning, ODJ.
Good morning, sir. Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning.
You see, our Nigerian fashion designers are trying their best across the globe.
Yep.
I can tell you for free, Miss ODJ, because I've been in that profession. Right now, I'm just in my
hello.
With a company.
Go on.
Yeah. Sunrise. So I will tell you for free that we are trying our best across the globe. We export more of our products, and you see the way they are rushing it. I will tell you for free, we are really trying our best. We just need to, polish it with the finishing. That's just why we just
finishing. What's your name, please? It seems you are a fashion designer. What's your name?
Yeah, just log in. It's both Africa.
No, I know. That's the name of the. So, what is your personal name? Your name.
My name is Yudi. I'm calling from.
Oh, Yudi. Welcome. Thank you so much, Yudi, for dropping your 2 cents on this. Really, really appreciate you. And of course, he talked about finishing as well. So that is the thing, yeah. Some people buy dresses or make a suit for clients because you make both for men and then it's like someone sees maybe a particular fashion designer, so not just you. It's like. You see, you can see the made in abroad, and it's like everything is properly knitted. The knitting, the threading, I don't know if there's a different kind of machine that they use there. And then here's like there's a huge gap. So yeah, what is that? What's the big deal with the finishing? Because he mentioned finishing as well. But before you react, we've got several calls coming in this morning. Hello. Hello. Hi.
You thought I was taking time, right?
Mr. P, talk to us quickly.
Okay, I want to say something this morning. Listening to your guest in the studio.
Yeah.
You see, everything is about professionalism.
True that.
Everything is about delivery. Everything on the fashion